Hi traders, I'm Aleks FX and I'm trading the Forex Beginner Strategy on the Euro US dollar. We're currently looking at the daily chart and just have a look at this last leg down. So let's have a look at some key areas. See this level right in here. Price is closed below this level. So you can see how it's acted as support, then resistance, and it actually broke through. So it didn't hold yesterday as support. And now it's coming back and it's retesting. So you see this leg down, it's coming back and retesting as resistance. Okay, so higher time frame resistance. We then have a level below us. You can see how it acts as support, resistance, support. So something I want to pay attention to. 4-hour chart, you see nice downtrend. So the market direction is down. We had this last fractal breakdown. Then we traced and we're coming up into this daily area of resistance here. And we've shown some signs of weakness with this little 4-hour candle. 30-minute chart, it's difficult to read, but we've had a fractal break up, then down, then up, then down. So I'm actually looking for it looks really choppy, but I'm looking for a selling opportunity now. And this is the most recent up fractal right over here. Okay, we haven't had two candles close just yet on the 30 minutes, so it's not much difference though. So I'm looking for a selling opportunity, and you can see we've had a retracement to the upside, and then we've actually just had this fractal break down. So I've actually taken a sell right here on the break. Unfortunately, I didn't get the recording up fast enough, but there's the break right there. So there's the entry. The stop goes above the last fractal high with the spread. Okay, and I'm targeting the M2 pivot, which is below. So let's just have a look at some key areas or levels of support where price is likely to store. We've got this level right here. This is a 30-minute chart. Very, very clean level. The market's definitely going to pay attention to see how it acts as support, then resistance. So I'm watching this level because obviously it's a lot higher than our take profit area. And if we go to the 5-minute chart, I'm going to show you this. Obviously price is very choppy. We need to see price close below this area. So you can see us acting as resistance at the moment. Right over here. It's very choppy, but you kind of get used to drawing these levels. You see resistance and support across there, but very, very choppy overall. We've broken this down. I now need to see price close below basically our entry area because it's acting as a level of support and resistance. You can see if I draw this line across here, see how price has used it, broken through resistance, 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 then support, support, support. Now it's going to trade in a small range. I'm looking for a close below this level in order for this to work out. So you can see it, price is bouncing off this level here. So it's really wedged between support and resistance. Need a close now below our entry level because that's obviously going to be good for the trade. We've got a potential fractal forming here. We need a second candle close. Get some risk out of the trade. Still looking for a close below this level. Alright, so now we've had that fractal closed or formed. See that second candle close. So I'm just going to get the risk down on this trade. So we managed to reduce a bit of risk on the trade. Still looking for a close below this level. Okay, that's key now for this trade to work out. Alright, price is starting to surge lower here. Really need to see a close. That's what we're after. Close just tells you that's commitment in terms of the sellers. Okay, nice push lower. Show you the 15-minute chart. You see these little levels here. We've got a level of support right here. It's going to act as resistance, support, support, and now we're sort of back into that region. So I see, obviously, need to see a close, but this main area here, from that sort of 30 minutes, you can also see it on the higher time frames, is key. Also have this uptrend line. You can see how it's acting as support at the moment. See how it's sort of back to the third time. I need to see a close below this base and the trend line. And again, the higher the time frame close, like if it closes on a 30-minute chart, that's obviously adds more weight than a 5-minute. So we've just had that second candle close now. As you can see where the market direction closes, but the stop will actually be taken out before market direction changes. And we just sort of, these areas here is support, looking for us to clear that level, and then obviously I'll take profit below 5-minute chart now. So we've had a close. I like that. You can see we're in sort of support here at the moment, and obviously want to see that level that we broke out of now act as resistance. So you see this trend line is kind of holding as resistance now. but we really want to see a close. So we've got these little dealing levels across. You see this area right here, I've used this as resistance. There's the close. I like that. That's good for the trade. Now I need to see us clear through this base of support, and this obviously look for this trend line to act as resistance. Okay, there's the trend line there on the compressed 5-minute chart. Okay, so that's why it's always important to look at the higher time frames. You see how it uses that trend line as resistance. It's now running through this level of support, so we need to see a close. However, this area below us is very, very key from that higher time frame. Obviously this area as well, it's like a little double bottom formation. So you see price break through and obviously close below these levels now. Currently 9 pips up. Watching this area very closely. See this area here on the 15-minute chart. It's very, very key. It stands out clearly on the chart. So if I can see it, everyone else in the world can see it. So you see this level here. We need to see a close and a run below this area. If we can do that, especially on this 30-minute chart and higher, we've got a good chance of us making some pips on this. Hourly chart looking good, but coming straight into this area. See, it's acted as support and resistance previously. 5-minute chart now. See this spikes into this area that we just spoke about. We need to see it actually close below this level. Okay, this is absolutely key now. Currently 9 pips and change up at the moment. Come on, we need to see a nice close. We can get a nice bearish close down here. It just shows us the strength of the sellers. So this is kind of where you really need to be on your toes, in terms of trade management. Because what I will look at doing is maybe taking some profits at this area. You could have actually taken profits already. You see how we're bouncing off this level? It's a common place to look for buyers to come in. So we need to see this resistance area hold, and obviously the support area cleared. See this level right here. Watching this level very closely, and you see these little dealing levels. We've obviously closed below some areas, and now we need to really see this area clear. So you can see we closed back above. I don't like the look of that at all. That little bullish, it's a little inside candle, inside bar. It just shows that we can break. Okay, so we're back down, testing this level. What I'm thinking about doing is actually taking some profits here. We're about 10 pips up. This is a very key support area, and you see at 30 minutes we've spiked down, but we haven't closed below the level. We've got this trend line and obviously area of resistance here if we do bounce from here, but thinking this is such a key level, I think I'm going to look at taking some pips on this. So I'm gonna close out half the position here for basically 10-11 pips. Alright, so we're out for half on 11, and it's just such a key level of support. You don't want to be in a trade and just pretend it's not there. Okay, so you see how we've rejected. That's kind of a little double bottom that you would see on like a 1-minute chart. You can see it on the 5-minute as well, but you see the rejection, 2 rejection, the wicks there. Now I need to see this level hold for the sellers to push price lower, but it's not looking too good. You can see buyers coming in here again. Obviously you need to see resistance. See this level here? I need to see it hold this resistance. Obviously we've got the trend line as well, and then I just extend this line across here, but this is looking like a place where we could bounce. So obviously now we wedge. You see how we wedge between resistance and support? You see with this little dealing, we closed above, and now we're using it as support right here. So we're really wedged really tightly here, and I need to see the sellers come in and take control and push price back below all this. You see this little dealing level holding a support. I need to see all these levels cleared. See that rejection wick? I don't like the look of that at all. We've got a potential fractal forming here, so hopefully we can get some risk out on the trade. That will at least lock in some profits on this trade. And now we've got this second candle close, so I'm going to look at getting some risk out on this trade quickly. Just moving down. Alright, so we've reduced some risk on the trade, we've locked some profits in. Not really exciting, but we've locked in about 2.5 pips on the remainder of the position. Nice drop off here, but I really need to see price close below that key 30-minute chart. Okay, this is absolutely paramount that we get a close in order for our take profit to get it. You see us using it like a triple bottom now. It's not looking good at all. We've got this tiny little level here, but other than that, this thing looks like it wants to use it as support. You see this bullish candle on the 50-minute chart holding. I think we're going to take a leg up here back into these areas. So this is the sort of the level that we iron out. We've taken some profits, so in worst case, if we do come off here, see that 4-hour chart, we haven't had that candle close yet, but this is not looking overly exciting. We've got this tiny little level to hold now. See this area right here, so it's acting as resistance, then support, then resistance, but we're right into this key level, so really need to see a close below here for this trade to work out. Okay, alright, so there's a pop-up. We've just had price use, see that triple bottom, use that key support, bang, we got stopped on the remainder of the position. So there's the close trade. I've dragged the trades onto the chart. So we made a few pips, nothing overly exciting. We got out I think 11 pips on half the position, and then 2.5 on the remainder. And you can see 30-minute direction was down, and then on the 5-minute chart we had a setup. We had the fractal break to the upside, and then we entered short on the fractal break to the downside with a stop above the fractal tip. Okay, and we were targeting down below towards that M2, however that wasn't hit, but we just ran into such a key level of support. I thought it was a good idea to take partial profits. Okay, there's that level right there again, so make sure you train your eyes to see that. So thank you for watching. My name is Aleks FX, and I will see you next time.